schnitzel. It's schnitzel time. Gotta wake up early, put the chicken on the press, get the bread it up. We gotta try our best. It's schnitzel. It's schnitzel time. Welcome, everyone, to Comfort's Couch, episode 45. We got a storytelling extravaganza ahead of us today. Let's just make sure everything's locked in. Hey, yo, Crazy Jack. Let's bring you on stage. Let's get my other bots in here. What's going on, Jack?
What's going on, freaks?
Just hosting a little storytelling extravaganza, my guy. How's your
Oh,
day
yeah?
thus far? Yep. How's your day?
Dude, it has been really good. Really good. It's been good.
Heck yeah. Let's get Zatoichi in here. Oh yeah. Perfecto. We got a wonderful lineup for today, Jack. We're talking about stories, post-Beeple event election wrap-up, as well as reading some prose and having updates for the publishing journey that we've been on for quite some time. But fear not, for the end is near, which means the beginning is also near. But I'm glad you stopped by, bud. Hopefully you got time throughout your day to enjoy the blessings that you have afforded to you, as well as some dress to impress. But you were doing Pokemon last time I talked with you.
I have Mr. Pokemon.
Uh-oh, have you been crushing on the Pokemon?
We got two legendary cards, legendaries.
I saw the dragon. What is that called? The Dragon Nell?
Yeah, it's E.
Oh, you got an Etsy?
Yeah,
There we go. Did you post them up top, or what do you got up there? What is this? Set a
my
reminder, Jax.
my
Nice.
face.
Very nice. Love it. You want to hear the Fat Pink Panther song, Jack?
Yeah.
I got it queued up. I've been itching to play it. I didn't play it last week because we had the election event going on. But I'm here full force today. And here we go. This is a nice little reggae vibe called the Fat Pink Panther. I hope you enjoy it. Let's see if I can get this going in one take. You ready, Jack?
Ooh yeah, ooh yeah. It's honey.
We didn't get it from the top, Jack, but we certainly got it going. Enjoy. You crazy, beautiful freaks.
Fat Pink Panther loves Dairy Queen. Ooh yeah, ooh yeah. Eats honey buns, makes a scene. Ooh, ooh. He's the king of the pier, dancing smooth, no fear, no fear. Fat Pink Panther, oh, oh. Dancing king, here we go. Fat Pink Panther, yeah, yeah. Grooving slow, feel the flow. Goes to the wood store, stacks it high. It's a garbage dump. Oh my my, oh my my. Pink Panther struts, mighty fine. Moves like silk on a line, on a line. Fat Pink Panther, yeah. Dancing king, won't let go. Fat Pink Panther, hey. Grooving slow, steal the show. Lazy days under the sun, fluffing up Pink Panther's cool, never runs, eats honey buns one by one by one. Pink Panther, oh oh, dancing king, here we go. Fat Pink Panther, yeah, grooving slow, feel the flow. Off to the wood store, stacks it high. Hits the garbage dump. Oh my my. Oh my my. Pink Panther's tool never runs. Eats honey buns one by one. One by one. Fat Pink Panther. Oh oh. Dancing king. Here we go. Fat Pink Panther. Yeah. Grooving slow. Feel the flow. Feel the flow. Feel the flow. Feel the flow, feel the flow, feel the flow.
That was Fat Pink Panther. What a song, Jack. What a song. Ugh, I love the unbridled imagination that we have
And then my
bebopping
Pokemon
around.
card I got. The
Oh,
Pokemon
I
card I
was
got.
about to, yeah, you almost had me disrupt the song because I saw that super cool Blastoise you got down there.
I got
Definitely one
them.
of my favorite. Definitely one of my favorite. Like him and Venusaur. My brother and everybody love Charizard. But it's something about the Blastoise, and the Venus or the Bulbasaur. Little Bulba with the little vines, leaf color action. Oh yeah. Don't get hit with the solar sprout.
This was a shiny. This was a shiny one. It's shiny.
Oh yeah. I bet you were super stoked when you found it.
I did. I found it. But then I got them.
Now, are you building decks? What are you doing with it?
I'm gonna save it to sell it. I'm gonna sell it.
Oh, making money, ripping and flipping, Jack.
It's a good card, though. It's a good one. It's a good card, guys. It's a good one.
Most certainly, Brother Bear. Now, how does that system work in there in the game? Do you do quests and you get coins,
It's
or
like you open card packs. Open card
mm,
packs. Open card packs. If you want, open card packs. Card
okay?
pack again.
Ooh, how much can you get rid of your Blastoise for?
Like 200 coins each.
Dang! And then you're gonna go find you something you might like out there, huh?
There's a Charmander that's cool. Charmander too.
Now, in the card game, can you Poke Evolve? I guess.
We can fight in the game too. You can fight in this game. You can fight in this game. You can fight too.
Yeah, I've seen the. I remember the days of Pokemon Stadium. Are you old enough to remember that, Jack?
I'm 20 now. I'm 20 now. I'm 20.
Oh, that's right. You're a young buck with an old soul.
Yeah.
Well, back in my day, Jack, on Nintendo 64,
Yeah.
we were limited for a while to play Pokemon just on the Game Boy. I remember my younger brother getting Pokemon Stadium and being able to play Pokemon on the TV with a controller was next level enjoyment because the batteries would always die on the other one, unless you had like rechargeable. But anyway, and being able to play that with him, and you get to poke a battle in 3D against each other. I just wish they would have taken that to the next level. Taken that storytelling with the graphical enhancements and given us something, breathtaking. Because we have it.
Yeah.
Look, I mean, just look at Minecraft. You're flying around with your dragons. Like,
Yeah.
what if
I have
you were
four of
flying
them.
around?
I got four dragons. I have four of them now. Four of them.
What if you were flying around with your Zapdos?
Well, bless them. Bad guys away. The mobs away too.
hmm Got to. They got to for the drops.
Yeah. I love dragons. I've been killing these dragons for over a year now. Killing these dragons for years.
Oh wow. Yeah, there's a video game I play, Jack, called Guild Wars 2. I was telling you about it. We call it Fashion Wars in the higher tier
Yeah.
because after you've got like the crazy cool armor and stuff, and then you're like making characters that look like other characters, or you're making them really cool looking.
Like
Uh,
just to impress.
yep. but sometimes there's not really any fashion contests. But when you're out there killing dragons or fighting the monsters, beating back the demonic overlords of old, you might look over and see an Optimus Prime or some crazy elemental wizard with a staff that illuminates like the Bifrost that's casting unicorns across the battlefield.
Yeah, I can Ed Dragon. I beat Ed Dragon twice. Ed Dragon twice. I killed him. Ed Dragon.
We better hurry up and get you some extra content. And real quick, Dr. Jimothy, good to see you. Thanks for stopping by the couch. If you got something you'd like to share, please request a mic. But not, we have some storytelling for you to enjoy, some readings from my upcoming work. We just played the Fat Pink Panthers theme song. It's an excellent vibe. Probably play it a little bit later. I'm pumped beyond belief to have Deadpool and Wolverine streaming live on Disney Plus. Not a paid ad, but a fantastic movie. Fingers crossed, Ryan Reynolds, Kevin Smith, actual fans, Henry Cavill, is that his name? Cavelli, whatever. Superman, The Witcher, that bro. Even Wolverine at a point. But to have actual fans help kind of restore the content, if you would.
With the top
Versus
down in the sunlight.
what are you doing? You about to bust some music?
Summertime pan, lemonade stand, doing nothing like a TikTok dance. Renegade to Ray-Bans, calling our friends, barefoot running all over the sand. The days only flowing, we're gonna get crazy tonight. Or right now we chasing a thrill that's amazing that only can come from a ride. Let's ride.
Don't get me DMCA'd by playing them bangers, Crazy Jack, you beautiful freak. Thank you for sharing that, you wild man. We are live on YouTube and Spotify and on X. Oh, but don't leave, Jack. Oh, he's gone. Sorry, he just wanted to play the song and go. Can't get DMCA'd again, Dr. Jimothy. They've already sent me warnings for playing Web3 musicians' music. How ridiculous is that? Thumbs down for all of those schnizzles, but not this one. This one, he gets a thumbs up, maybe two thumbs up.
Timothy, you jackbag. What were you felt bad because Comfort didn't start a goddamn kicker? You're like, oh, look at me. I'm gonna start a kicker who's not even on the team now. He's a free agent. Like, what are you doing with your life? Why is your kicker a free agent? I've never seen that.
That's the days of our lives. Have you watched Deadpool Wolverine yet? Do you have Disney Plus,
No,
you Moses?
I do. The
Watch it.
past,
Get a little baloney and
no, I
watch it.
will. No, tonight I'm going to. I just my. So that password is on my Apple TV out there where Majay was because it's technically her sister's. Um,
It's
so
still
I'm
there. I have one at my parents' house. Thank God.
absolutely. So it's there on my TV out there. So I'll watch it tonight 100%.
It's
But
so
I'm
good.
also, yeah, I've just been doing shit today, so I don't
Of
have time.
course. You
But
said meeting and stuff.
dude, I died laughing when you put up whatever 40 something points and Jimothy there. I'm
I
like,
know.
huh, you
I
don't have a
was
kicker. I'm like, Jimothy doesn't have a kicker, and this kicker doesn't even have a damn team. What the hell is that about?
I didn't even think about it till Sunday. I was like, ah, shit.
Jimothy's just predicting that he's like, this guy's gonna get picked up for sure. I know it. He's gonna be kicking before he'll be on a team. I'm like, well, I've never seen a free agent on somebody's team in a starting lineup. That's crazy. Anyways, how's it going? What I miss? I was hanging
No,
out with
nothing.
Z.
I chased Jack Attack out of here accidentally. He was trying to get me DMCA'd. He was
Oh,
playing his
I
songs.
love
I was
it. What
like,
was he
Jack,
playing?
I,
Yeah.
I, I was like, I would let this song go normally, but we are live, and YouTube's giving me the strikes
Wait, were
because
they?
even though I own Louis' album or his NFTs, YouTube does not recognize it as me
Are
being
you
able to.
serious? Even Louis you're getting schnizzled on?
Yeah.
No way. No.
Yep.
You tell Louie, looky here, Louie. You try to DMCA me again, okay? I'm calling him up and I'm sending him videos of you doing things, okay? They're
Oh
not gonna like.
god. Oh. Oh no, dude, it's been a
Get out
beautiful
the
day.
revenge.
I got through the 960 uses of as, and then the 200 uses of. Well, today I just finished up the as, and then had the what you call it, the wows, the likes, the toward.
Okay, so all right, is AI not to the point where it's like, all right, here are all the uses of this, and you're like, great, I don't ever want to see that fucking duplicated once. You go set it up so you never duplicate it once, and you do some really cool shit,
In
and
the
then
future, it will be. It'll like fucking pick up on the pattern that I use in my structure. You know, like simple sentence, compound sentence, complex sentence, simple sentence. It'll see like recognize four variations of that,
all right, you
and
heard it here, Timothy. I think it was simple sentence, complex sentence, simple sentence, simple sentence.
or for my Kindle digital downloaders,
Is that a
simple sentence,
haiku?
simple sentence, simple sentence, simple sentence. I think I might just release a redacted version for Kindle. Just fucking rip out like whole sections of the book because they fucking are gonna make me charge 9.99 for it. You must have.
Damn it! I'll tell you what I didn't pay $9.99 for. My friendly's ice cream at the supermarket today. Let me tell you a story
Was that
about that.
12?
Yep, we're rolling right into story time, people. Get ready. The first story, maybe the second. I don't know if you told them yet or
This
if
is the
Jack
first
said.
story. Let's give you a thing.
Beep, 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 beep. That's right, people. We're going to take you to the wonderful land that they call Stop and Shop. The supermarket. That's right. We walked in today. We went to get the things. We had our list, right? It's on the notes. Walking around. Okay, we got the things on the list, by the way, which was we got the creamer. We got the biscuits, you bet your ass. We got the cereal. We got the milk. We got the Biscoff cookies. And we got the tortillas. Now we're rolling on through to the ice cream aisle. Looky here. Snickers,
Uh-oh.
Reese's.
Uh-oh.
Really? By Breyers. On sale, $4.99. Looks good.
Uh-oh.
Look to the left to our friendlies. Said, let's check it out, see if they're on sale. Lo and behold, coupon clipper sale, $2.99.
Ooh,
Boom.
damn.
Count it. Friendly's ice cream, $2.99.
Are you
Uh huh.
a coupon clipper sale? Is that
Here's
what's
the
the
thing, people. Here's the thing. It's 2024. When you're at Stop and Shop, the coupon clipper consists of taking out your phone, opening up the app, finding the coupon, and pressing the button. Now, if you use your Stop and Shop card at that location, your coupon's been clipped to your card.
Yeah, just like
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba.
Harris Teeter.
It's
Okay,
the
well, stop
goddamn
and
the future.
shop.
The future is now, people. I did not know this until I walked up to it one day and it was like, you must have the
Meow.
coupon. So I said, how do I get the coupon? It's like, you must download the app. I said, I'm doing that right now.
Right now, motherfucker. I know
Yeah.
all about this.
Absolutely. So if you have the Stop and Shop, you get the app. You make sure that it's on that location because it was set for some crazy location, and I was not getting my coupons. I'll tell you. I'm like, where are the
Oh, like you
coupons?
were in like Alberta, Canada.
Oh, you bet your ass I was. I was somewhere not here. I'll tell you. See, I was
Bounced
texting
off
with
your
my buddy Matt,
VPN.
We
and I'm
we
like,
almost
oh, breaking news.
we almost fucking did it, lads.
What's that? You talking about going to 100K?
I just I just used my universal matrix key to decode the magic moon square and turn it into a data visualization chart that tells me outcome results for my championship fractal bracket.
Did you
Dude,
eat eggs for breakfast today?
yeah, dude, I have no
Basically,
clue what the
basically,
fuck you said, but I
basically,
love
the
it.
numbers 1 to 81 can be arranged in a magic square that adds up to
Yep.
369 on all sides. So I did
Yep.
that for this data visualization on my thing,
Now, William,
and
before you
it's magic.
begin any further, before
369,
before I
damn near
let you speak
five.
That's all,
any further, did you listen or watch the Marcus Avery podcast with Nassim Haramein? Bro,
bro.
if you didn't
I
listen to it, I might boot you out the room. I might
honestly,
boot
bro,
you out of it.
I've been so busy, like I don't
Shit, I
remember
didn't
to do
listen to
these
it, so I
things.
might get
You
kicked.
put it on in the background. If you thought fucking
I did,
aliens,
I did,
this is the
I did.
godfather
I
of
listened to it for hours.
fractal
Yeah, I have.
geometry.
I listened to
Oh,
him for hours, bro, because I did. I put it on
nah,
in the
this
background.
is
That's why I forgot about it.
yeah. Don't you try to butter me up there, Buttercup. Just teasing you, but
Yeah.
definitely go watch it. Nassim Haramein, he's a fucking He's the G, and the way he commonsensically kind of expresses all of these very complex math oriented notations. You know, it's like, whoo, kid, when he's talking about solving he's talking about the short straw proton, solving the Einstein field equations, which they say the Einstein field equations were used to help to develop quantum physics or quantum mechanics. Um, it's so good. It's so fucking good, dude. And like, I encourage you, my friend, for
Uh,
sure, to
well,
go give that shit a listen intently. Because if you think Aliens is crazy, this man gives a cool breakdown towards the end about like how a species can't reach a certain degree or pedigree of mathematical understanding of the nature of the universe by being a war bearing, like we won't make it there. We'll just kill ourselves before we get to understanding, the holomorphic fractal the matrix, where you're
yeah,
tapping
I know.
into the energy
Yeah,
potential in a,
the
a
AI
Planck
will still be
unit of
running.
space time.
The AI agent will still be running by the time like we reach our time limit.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I'm just gonna put myself into cryogenic storage until the computation is done.
Mm-mm. Try to liberate that creative mind across the globe for the next 7 generations. To
Suspended
prepare.
animation.
Got
Imagine
to like.
trusting your code that much. Hey, I'm gonna put my whole life on hold while it works out this problem, and then I'm gonna wake up and keep working. But you'd have to trust everything so much for that.
That's kind of what it means to trust the process. I've kind of done the same thing with my own work, my life kind of being partially and mostly on hold. Um, why I try to figure out this very complex problem on how to trick people to remember that what matters the most is each other. We're
That's
getting
why I
there.
love sharing. That's why I love sharing what I do. If you look what I share in the nest, it says we almost even did it, lads. And you'll see this grid of 81 tetragrams in the magic moon square. And this is I
I
found
love that
out about
magic
this
moon
years
square.
ago. I found out
Magic.
about it
Now, where
years
does that
ago,
come
and
from? Back up real quick.
bro,
Magic moon
I don't even
square.
know. I don't even know
What
where it
is
comes
that? What
from,
does
bro.
that
I
mean?
just
Is that in
okay.
reference to
When you
the
when you arrange
cube?
numbers, yes, when you arrange
But why
numbers in a
moon?
square, when you arrange numbers in a square,
Hmm.
they can add up to numbers in the outside edges, right?
Yeah,
So
yeah,
you add
yeah,
the
yeah.
rows together. So this magic square, the one for the moon, is the numbers 9 and 369 are
Well,
associated with
why
the
the
moon.
moon? Why moon?
That's
Oh,
what these
because they're
numbers
associated with the
are.
moon.
Yeah, so this because
Okay.
they're in a 9 by 9 grid,
Huh.
and it adds up to 369. It's the magic moon square.
Is that because 3, 6, and 9 are those unseen forces, and so the moon kind of moves the waves as that that
I
mover
can't explain it.
outside
And you know what?
of the general oscillation of the toroidal field?
Quite possibly, man. I know it sucks. I can't give attribution to the person who made this magic moon square because I don't know. I
Magic.
have to
I
look
just
that
love
up.
the name Magic Moon Square.
I know. I can't believe like I
Is
just
it
remembered about it.
hyphenated? I gotta write this
Well,
down. Is it
because I
hyphenated?
was
Magic Moon.
no look at what I put in the pin the nest in the jumbotron and you'll see the grid that I'm talking about and
Okay.
so basically I found this years ago, right, and I just remembered because I'm trying to optimize my code base so that I'm not using data like resources
Are those
displaying
fucking
graphs and
Mayan
charts.
numbers?
They're ancient Confucian tetragrams from a divination script.
Isn't that what? Didn't the Mayans use that numeric system?
I'm not sure. Quite
Look,
possibly because this like the guy who wrote this divination script 2,000 years ago in 2 BCE,
yeah, I'm pretty.
he based it on a pre-existing system. We're pretty sure, and we don't know what that system is or where it came from.
Now,
Yeah,
real
so that looks a lot like the Mayans and what they use for their numeric system. Look it up at some point, because their calendar
It,
now you
it's
is
might as
based
super
well
through
precise. It's
ternary.
better than our math.
you might
It's
as well
like the
well
I
I
Ching.
brick the space if I go on to Wi-Fi right now. I just realized this motherfucker was not on Wi-Fi.
Oh no, you'll be
No,
fine.
you shouldn't. You can even close the app
Yeah, I was
and
gonna say if you
reconnect.
yeah
Yeah,
exactly.
there we go.
And it's like dire straits. You do that in worst case scenario. Sometimes the audio will glitch if you switch to Wi-Fi, and then you
Okay.
have to like cycle.
Let's see. Can you guys hear me? I can hear you. Crazy Jack.
Same
Ah,
for
damn it, William. We should have planned to mess with him. Damn it.
All right, Crazy Jack's give me the thing.
sorry.
That's
I'm
what's
just
up.
so honest.
You got to be. Why would you be other? Why would you be in honest? No. Why'd you be dishonest?
Oh, strategically dishonest.
I guess even our lovers
I'll be
want
honest
us
with you right
to lie
now.
to them.
I'm eating more Biscoff. Okay, I can't stop. As soon as I buy it, I just start eating it.
Okay, you buying it by
Is
the
is is
sinful?
is is leaving information out of the equation dishonesty if it's irrelevant?
Mm, not if that's the scope of what they're searching for.
Exactly. So you're not lying to someone if you're not selling something.
Sean, what's going on, bud?
Hello, hello. How are you?
Impeccable. How about yourself? Welcome to the
Not
stage. This is Comfort's Couch Storytelling Extravaganza by the title. What's
yeah.
going on with you?
Are you Irish?
Yes, I am. Uh,
Nice one. Well, welcome, my friend.
All right, don't beat me up.
okay.
Okay.
I didn't intend to. No, so we're telling stories here, are we? Does everybody have to tell a
Absolutely,
Yes,
yes.
story?
sir.
Okay. Well,
You-
I could tell you a story, or you could read a story that I wrote earlier on, one I prepared earlier.
Read it.
Holy
If you
shit, are
Is
you
it
in the
is
right
it
room?
is
Read
it
the
in
story,
PDF
bro.
document? Does it have
read it,
PDF? Is it in
Oh,
downloadable format? Because I could give it to my AI assistant who could like
Wait,
read it
first figure
for
out if
us.
it's
But anyway,
X-rated or not. Is there porn in this?
porn, sex. No, there's no sex.
perfect. We're not getting
Okay.
DCMA'd or
I'm out,
whatever.
guys. I'll leave you. I'll see you guys later.
Oh, you get out of here with that. No, no, no. So you can either read it or William has a cool little bot, HK47, that can read it for you if it's a PDF downloadable format.
I don't
So,
have that. I don't have that. I can read
okay.
it for you. I can
Yeah,
read a
of
bit of it.
course. Of course. No,
Yeah,
we'd love
sure.
to hear your voice, my man. Lend your verse to the conversation and all that good jazz.
Okay, it's called The Eternal War Between Nature and Machine. And it goes something like this. It did not start with the Big Bang. There was something before the Big Bang, a prior beginning. But what became before that? And what became before that? Infinite regression is such a horrible thing. Has there always been something? That is the better question. And was there a time when there was only nothing? And if so, how can something come out of nothing? Some things are unknowable. One thing can be known for sure: there is a God. The question then is what came before God, and that is unknowable. This is an imperfect universe, and that is one aspect of its imperfection. Not that knowing who created the universe answers the question. The universe is just one unit of creation. There are an infinite number of these units. These units make up the mass, an infinite number of units arranged in a grid format. It is infinite, and one can swim in it. One can go backwards and forwards in time also. It is a spiritual thing made of energy.
Damn. All right.
Are you hearing the claps?
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah. Well done, my man. Well
All
done.
right,
Well
Sean. I
read.
like it.
Good
Yeah.
job. You touched several beautiful positions.
Are you Darth Vader? What the hell is happening now?
Incredible job reading, my friend.
Yeah, that's
Incredible.
fantastic. Absolutely
Yeah.
fantastic.
That is why it's so important, Imaza, that we figure out how to liberate the creative mind across the globe
Yeah,
as
I was
swiftly as
not.
possible.
Yeah, I was not expecting that, but dives right into the how do you know when the beginning was, and before that, and before that, and then if
this
there's
is like
nothing, how does something come from nothing? But it's like if there's
mm,
nothing, how do you know there was nothing?
this is so weird. The sphere in Vegas. They put the moon on it while I was doing a live stream about magicking the magic moon square. Isn't that
Oh,
just
that's
random?
hysterical. I love
Well,
it.
serendipity, bro. Serendipity.
That's actually yo. That's actually
It's
perfect for
beautiful,
it to
ain't
be
it?
the moon, right? For it to be the moon. Do you
Mm-hmm.
have a picture of it?
It's
Oh,
It's
wild,
on
eh?
that's
top.
sick.
It's
Yeah,
on
yeah, yeah.
top,
That's
bro.
yeah. I see
Right
it now.
click,
That's
save.
perfect, dude. There it is.
No shit, no shit.
Satellite.
1 hour ago, I was almost finished doing this magic moon square thing. I just replied to them saying, "I showed you my magic moon square. Please respond."
Oh
You know,
God.
the two pointy fingers, you know, like that, like awkward.
Really cool perspective, though. But that's the power of art to rip us so radically out of context. We must gawk at the ubiquitous wonder of our everydayness. And to that end, I'd like to say hello to T Mac downstairs. I know she's been working tirelessly on her own work, soon to release. I'd love to get her on stage and maybe even tempt her to read us a little snippet of a
T Mac,
passage.
I'd like to apologize, but I still love you.
He's very rude, T Mac. I've been chastising him
It's,
all day.
it's for the fantasy, I didn't mean to,
Yep.
but I
I
love you.
keep trying to tell him to talk about how I lost irrevocably, but he just keeps going on about some type of burger. I don't know what it's called or the number behind it, but we're glad you're here today and not just this schnizzle.
Why don't they have a middle finger I can use to flip off your
Dude,
mods?
all right. Dude,
You,
I'm thinking the middle finger, T Mac, or maybe like the eggplant sign. Every time somebody's being a dick to you, you just hit them with the eggplant.
I know,
Soon enough.
but I don't want to make you think that I've exaggerated your true eggplant.
Fair enough.
woo, quick-witted,
Oh, God.
quick-witted.
Yeah, yeah.
Guess what, Comfort?
Yes, ma'am. What you got?
20
What you got?
minutes. 20 minutes ago, I finished it.
Holy smokes!
Not finished,
Congratulations.
but
Hold
finished
on.
it now. All
Where's
we're
my
doing is
sheesh? Yeah.
they're editing it, and I've got to get an agent, but they're editing it, and
You sent
I'm
it to him?
not yet. I've got to hire an agent to. They won't take them in real
So
publications like old timey classic publications. They won't take it
what does it
from you.
take for you to become an agent for me and I can become an agent for you?
That would work.
Like I have a publishing company or the
Well, we could use.
skeletal
I
structure
could
of
pay
one.
you. You could make some money off me because I'm going to pay for an agent.
But in that, what do? You just go out there and be like, hey, my client has
No,
this. Do
there's
you,
a like each publishing company. If you look at the Algonquin, for instance, it has a
okay.
certain set of
Yeah.
guidelines that you
Yeah.
have to
For
present.
queries and stuff.
Yeah, and then after that, but the agent has to go find somebody who will really listen. I mean, you have to be kind of like Leo would be a great agent.
Oh,
He's a
yeah.
sales guy. Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
but
Well, look,
yeah.
we got put Leo as our agent. Done data.
You kidding? I'd be up there saying, "Yay! Look at this. It's got a lot of words."
Where's
Uh,
Ferdinand at?
He's
Get
right
him
there,
in
you
here.
schmuck. Stop making fun of my man.
what man?
Oopsies. I see a
Look how
Hey,
little
there
FPP.
he
he's down
is.
there. Look at him. I'm sorry,
There he is. Is my man of
my
mans,
fat pink pants.
my
My
fat pink panther.
FPP.
T Mac, what do you think of like a holiday special, right? You guys are
Yes.
in the Caribbean,
Okay.
soaking up the sun. Beautiful day. Out comes Fat Pink Panther
Santa hat.
in a Santa costume. Oh my God.
I
Just the
think
hat.
we
Just
should
the
With a
put
hat.
him in the
coconut
Pink
drink.
Panther costume, and then I should duel him and see if I can knock him off a pier.
Oh my
Oh my
God.
God. This is
I'll
T-Mac.
wear the ray gun
This is
costume.
where epic ideas are
Oh,
born and
Yeah,
fires are forged.
yeah.
this is it.
Wow.
This is it.
I see it. I see it clearly. Phew.
Comfort. We need to talk about that. We might can make a little bit of something happen for both of us.
Well, you
'Cause
are super
I'm a good
business
agent.
savvy and as smart as they come, and I am like Leo, a hoarder of quotes and good ideas. I'm just a knuckle dragger who's really good at repeating or
You
mixing
are
up
so
what
full
seems.
of shit, and you know it. You are
But
so full of shit.
oh, for
You're
sure. Like,
gonna.
what does it take? Because I've been thinking about that. I'm like, what is an agent? Like some bozo I saw on X
You can
or a
actually. There's a
site that I
listing
pay
of
for. Like, what
there's an yeah yeah.
do
It's
they have
like having a
degrees?
talent agent. Yeah.
Do they have degrees in this? Like, how? What are your credentials to be a literary agent?
Well, I'm gonna call three professors
Contacts.
that the three writers that are been like one of mine had two on the New York Times bestseller list, and
Hmm.
another one had four on there, and I'm gonna try to get them to tell me what agent would do well for my book, and them
Hmm.
introduce me to them. That's the way I want to do it. I think
I
that's
think
the
that's a
best way.
beautiful idea, T Mac. But when your book is ready, though, we can, without a shadow of a doubt, put it on the blockchain.
I'm wondering if I do it through a classic thing, if they'll tell me I can't do it on the blockchain. I'm afraid of
No,
that.
not if you own the ISBN and the copyrights to it.
You're gonna
Well,
have to help me with that, okay?
Oh, for sure.
But if they own the
Well,
copyright, then I
well,
can't
yeah, if
do it.
they own the copyright, then for sure, for sure. But like, you don't want to be in that position,
Yeah.
unless it's, I guess, a really big one. But from what I've seen, the gentleman who did Theft of Fire in a year, based on his marketing tactic, which is him commenting on a post in a very, formal, educated, well, in a formal, wise way compared to the Twitter sphere.
Uh huh.
And his spouse coming in and then Goose posting the book on there as a comment. And just doing that every time and building that rapport, he sold basically over just 10,000 copies and raised like 42,000 for an audiobook startup. And that's not even tapping into the blockchain or nothing like that. That's using like Amazon and IndiePub and all purely self-publishing
Hmm.
for a sci-fi book. But we've got a lot more opportunities than they'd probably like for us to believe. And
Exactly.
I don't know what each one works differently for each genre, I guess. Like I'm definitely going to have to lean into the blockchain because that's kind of what drew me here.
I just
And
don't think young
that's
people want to read a book as big as mine. So they
oh,
they
T
don't
Mac,
care
my
if it's
book is
TLDR.
760. Oh, I had an idea, T Mac. Speaking of TLDR, for the Amazon copy,
Uh
right?
huh.
I'm just
Uh-huh.
gonna fucking put a Cliff Notes version out for the $10 special. You don't pay $10 for the digital download. I got the redacted copy. We're gonna run
Oh,
you
that's
right
funny.
through this. There's gonna be no
That
Paw
Now,
Paw,
is this
no
a book measuring
Granny,
contest?
huh?
Did I just hear a book measuring contest? My book's bigger, T Mac. Just kidding.
Oh no, his is in. He's got several books in one, right? Is it all
Mm,
in one cover? 700 pages?
yeah,
Oh
cover to
yeah.
cover, 760.
Jesus Christ! What are you,
T Mac, I just went through
Tolstoy?
960 uses of the word as.
I swear you're Faulkner. That's what you are. That's amazing.
I did
I,
misspell Finnegan's Wake. I noticed. I was like, damn it.
you misspelled Finnegan's Wake.
I was like, I already chastised
Are you
myself because
are you kidding me?
I was
Hey,
looking at my
crazy
deck.
Jack.
I was looking at my shelf and I was like, that's not how I spelled it. Hold on. And sure enough,
Finnegan's Wake was such a vulgar book. It was banned from the U.S. It's a lot of sex in Finnegan's Wake.
hmm,
11 women, 7 women, something like that. Yeah. And the
dude,
wake is
I
not
might
just,
be Joyce incarnate, or maybe I'm just tapping into the pulse of it.
supposedly
Band.
Finnegan
The
woke up.
word
The true story of Finnegan is that he woke up and sat up in his coffin, right?
Yeah.
the word banned is a lot like the word bind, and I think when you ban something, it kind of does bind it to the subconscious that let things forbidden, and it has a different impact on you. I don't know. Just saying.
I think you're right. I think you're absolutely right. But the other thing that Finnegan's Wake meant is not just the rise of Finnegan, but some part of Finnegan rose. Did you hear me, Comfort?
Yes, ma'am. And what was that?
A particular part of Finnegan rose. Yeah.
It happens. What's this? What is it called? Something. Mortis.
Hmm?
It's like something that happens when you die, like,
Yeah. Yeah.
or your
That.
body
Yeah.
doing all its things.
Yeah. It is. It's true. It kind of. Yeah. It's sort of like a chicken running around with his head cut off. It's that
Which
type
is
of
the
thing.
craziest thing. My
If you
sweet
haven't
little
seen it,
granny used to
yeah.
do that shit, and oh my goodness, or snake.
Yeah. Yeah. Snakes. Yeah. Yeah.
It's so crazy when you think about animals in that capacity. I was just those two things made me think about snapping turtles and how snapping turtles the lore is they won't release until sundown.
Oh wow.
Because like a snake, that was the lore as well. At least for my granddaddy, is that the snake wouldn't stop wiggling until sundown.
Wow.
It's so
We should
wild,
all stop. We should all stop wiggling at sundown.
right?
Right. We
I
should.
really enjoy siesta cultures.
I do too.
They got it figured out. When I first learned about them, I said, "Hold on." People just
France
go.
has
Did,
them.
did you
I,
Italy
say?
has them.
Did you say?
Yeah.
Did you say yes to cultures? Like everyone just says yes to everything.
siesta.
Oh, see,
Siesta.
no, I'm just having play on words with it.
No,
I
it's a
see.
good one. I like it.
Say
It's a nice
yesta.
one.
Give them the thing. Give them the thing.
What they saying yesterday?
Say yesta. Yes, sir. Yesta.
It is Taco Tuesday.
It is.
I'll say yes to that. Yeah,
There
I
we
mean the
go.
tacos out. Oh my god, a Taco Bell actually opened in New Zealand, and
You were
it's in my
telling us
it's in my
about that.
town.
Did you even go get any?
No, I could go do
What
it
the
now,
F,
G. Do you
William?
want
You didn't listen to the video podcast
to?
I sent you or the
We could
Taco
go to
Bell?
Taco Bell right now.
Well, while you contemplate that, let's go to
Why
Crazy
is it?
Jack. Oh, go ahead,
Why?
T Mac.
Why is it that you eat at Taco Bell and you're hungry 30 minutes later? Why is
I
that?
don't know. I've never eaten there.
They got real food, Taco Bell there probably. It's probably like real steak, real chicken versus
I,
us.
I call it Taco Hell, so that's,
Oh,
that's
yeah.
me.
No, it's definitely
Man,
Hey,
designed
Crazy Jack.
to get
there
us
was a
good.
Carl's Jr. There was a Carl's Jr. in Auckland. I don't know if you have them.
West Coast does, I think. Crazy Jack, what you
Mm.
got? Did you open a sweet Pokemon card?
Got his hand up.
Nah, just being crazy.
Just being crazy,
And we
Jack.
love it. Leo, I don't know if you or T Mac know, but the Deadpool Wolverine movie is streaming on Disney Plus.
We saw it in the theater. It is. It is fun. It's not their best. I don't think it's their best, but I think it was
Ooh,
fun.
what's your favorite? That what's their best top
First Deadpool's first one is the
the
best one,
first one?
without question.
How about
Yeah.
the
When did
other
John Wick 4
how
come
about
out?
the other Marvel movies? Yeah, look at him. Big pound. I love it. How about the other Marvel movies? T Mac, which one do you like? Like Ant-Man or
I like the um. Ant Man was a disappointment, but I did like Green Lantern.
What? Ant-Man disappointment? And you like
the
Green
Quantum
Lantern?
Ant Man
Verse?
was hysterical.
Into the Quantum Verse with Ant-Man? So good.
I
Yeah.
know it's cute. It was cute. Yeah. I loved it when he picked up something like a phone booth or something with his hands, and you just don't see him down there, just a little speck.
Well, it's
That's
like
cool.
Paul. Yeah, it's like Paul Rudd as a con. Yeah, it's like a little off, but
Hey,
Oh,
I just had an
I like
idea.
what?
Yep, y'all want to see if we can summon Leo to the stage with his theme song?
Yeah, get him, get
sure.
him.
Let's summon him to the stage.
What the hell are Leo doing down there? Why won't he talk to us?
Never comes up talk to us no more, you muzzy. Why is that
What
so?
are you doing down there?
You got to get him. Oh,
Oh God, yes. Let's go, sleepers.
That's too funny.
Black Panther loves Dairy Queen.
That's too funny. I love it.
What is it?
Leo.
Beginning?
Of course, I've schnizzled the audio again, you muzzy.
I know you did that. You could have just played it off like you only wanted to play a piece of it, and you kept going.
No,
But
it's called building and open. You got to own up to your mistakes, you know. That way, your folks can
Fat Pink Panther.
they can get you good, you know.
Black
Fat Pink
Panther loves
Panther.
Dairy Queen.
I love Dairy Queen. Oh God.
Eats honey buns and makes a scene. Ooh,
You know
he's
what's
the
crazy
king
is
of the beer.
because of the
Just a smooth,
Wi-Fi, you
no
can hear that.
fear, no fear.
So y'all enjoy.
Black Panther,
Dude, Heather was so happy to find the
dancing
honey bun
king.
when she made it to
Here we
America. I'm
go.
dead.
Black Panther,
She's like, I found the honey bun.
grooving slow. Feel the flow.
Too funny, too funny. We'll try that again once I drop kick the space. Let's go
Crazy
to
Leo's got
Leo.
these foreigners thinking freaking. Sorry, I had to sneeze. Thinking honey buns are the thing to eat around here. Oh, look at that, Blovio speaking. Hey.
Hey, Blovio.
Oh, what's going on, beautiful
Wait,
freaks?
did you just ding the bell?
Yeah,
I
you
did.
did.
It was late though. You were okay.
Command center.
I missed it
I
actually,
thought
but
I heard it in
I
the
tried.
background though. It was like still resonating while you were screaming at us. I love it.
Yeah,
I
I
made a
just got
post
off
for you, Leo.
work.
Did you see my post?
No, I haven't looked at anything other than crypto all day.
Oh, how's that going? You're just staring at it all day. Hold on. T-Mac, this man is not working today. He's staring at crypto? Really?
I
Okay.
Well,
tried to send you. I
you
sent you a
guys,
bunch of. I just sent you a bunch of messages, but you don't fucking check them because you got like
I've
50 different ways to look at your shit.
Yeah, he does.
I've been staring at a magic moon square all day, and you're not giving me shit.
Is that right? Well, I tried to show Gamaza what I found that was really cool
It's
today, but
not
he won't
coming
even.
through. It's taking forever to download. Oh, here we go. Why is it being a jackbag? Oh, you tell me it's not going to
Elaborate.
download because I'm speaking in here?
Yep.
Oh, you got to be kidding me. What is it?
Get on Wi-Fi, bro. That's what I had to do.
He wrote, "Hey, I'm on Wi-Fi, but the problem is it's like it's a dummy."
You can't do a.
Yeah,
It's
you
not
know,
two-way
there's
Well,
string.
certain
it's just
things that it doesn't like to do when you're in a space, but I'm going to try it one more time.
a photograph.
Yeah, no, but when you're look, because right now you're on I'm technically on a phone call, right? So it's
Oh, I
like
see.
it's weird about what data it uses while you're on
Yeah.
the call.
Which is bullshit because they used to be able to be on a phone call and look at your bank.
I mean, you can, but like there's something about the
Nah,
spaces,
bro.
the way it taps in, it's like it's trying to download it. Like I could watch it and then it's like it shows that little circle like it's about to go the progress and then just drops back to whatever. What is it something
I did it. I did it the way, the stupid Elon way. It's fine.
Oh, very nice. Look at that. Red light, green light, one, two, three, exactly.
Ooh, hey yo, game show. Put that in the background,
There
Leo.
it is.
Tony loved it too, and it's so funny. The electricians. It's like this young kid that loves Tony. Uh, but he's working on the lady's next door place, and she's
Mm-hmm.
like, they come over to look at the stoplight, and they're like totally taking it apart. Oh my God! Look what he did! Look how the cords work! Look at all this!
Who did
It
that? You
was
didn't do that. Somebody
no,
else did
no.
it.
The electricians came
Exactly.
over to our
Wait, hold
house.
on. All right, so let me guess. This is amazing. All right, so you were, let me guess, shopping at the thrift store, and there it was, just staring you down, a
Oh
fucking
yeah,
traffic light.
deep set, glossy eyes.
Nope, nope.
Okay,
It
All
was a
right,
gift.
was a gift.
tell them what it is, Tony.
It was a gift from a guy who owns an antique store that is Leo is doing some work for. Yeah.
Oh, is this?
Even
Wait, hold on.
better. Now you
This
got an
better be a
in
gift
with
and
the
not no
antique store
quid
dude
pro
for
Okay,
quo.
sure, for
I'm a little
sure.
nervous, Leo.
What
I
I
now?
can't
love
find
it.
my computer.
What do you
You
mean?
can't what?
I just wrote the book and I can't find the computer.
Oh
All right,
no, it's there,
calm
T Mac.
down,
Don't worry.
calm
Yeah, I
Oh
down.
yeah,
got
it's
it.
in
Don't worry.
there.
It's
Huh?
somewhere.
Here, yeah. Now, here's the thing I know about computers is they have no legs, so you're good to go.
Yeah.
Yeah, and as much crap as in the house, the very last thing that anybody's going to take is any of the millions of books she has. She literally put two more. And so, look, here's the thing. I was going to the warehouse just to pick up another set of barrister bookcases
Ooh.
For me.
for her, and that's when the stoplight showed up.
Mm. What a whimsical adventure you've been on today, Leo.
I know, and on the top of working like a madman. I know it sounds like that's not
As
true,
a
but it is
as a
true.
toter,
I know, right?
none
And
better.
that's why the old man that runs the thing is looking at me, sizing me up like, yeah, he's got a strong back and a weak mind. He's exactly who I need.
Exactly who I need. He's definitely about to put this somewhere. Get
Yeah.
this out of here.
Dude, I'm
Oh.
watching the most absurd ad right now, and it's on LinkedIn. So Ryan Reynolds shared an ad on LinkedIn for Deadpool. It shows him eating popcorn out of like the Wolverine popcorn thing, but it's got an old lady next to him who's wearing like blue blockers, like she's blind, and she reaches over for the popcorn, and it's like sitting over his crotch. She reaches in, stops. They both look at each other. Oh God.
Hey, sleepers, what's going on, you crazy freak show banker?
What's up, man? I missed you this morning, you hard-working freak.
I know, right? Like it's gonna be this way. It's gonna have to be super early Leo or afternoon Leo.
I just popped up to say iPhones suck. Can't even
Yeah, they
check your
do.
banking or look at pictures. Come on, guys.
No,
Android.
that's a joke. No, he's an no, no,
Get
he's
him.
an no, no,
iPhone
no, no, no.
fuck
That's
for
the
Get
the
him.
thing, sleepers. He's
sleepers.
an
Get
I
him.
Android
love
user.
it.
He was describing
Dark
his
Get him.
Android
MAGA, Dark
experience.
MAGA
Dark
is the
MAGA.
Dark Mag Android.
Exactly. Hey, Android
I
got some
love
sleek phones.
sleepers.
Wait till Android pops off with the damn bendy phone.
Oh, I love sleepers. That's so funny.
Get a little
Oh,
slap bracelet, foldable trifold tablet type of phone device.
the boys want us to do a space from a Christmas week space from live from Turks and Caicos.
Can we get you a Christmas hat for your FPP suit,
Yeah, dude, we'll have to do that. We'll have to get a Santa hat
or at
for
least
the
a Santa
Saturday
hat for the
Night.
freaks?
We'll definitely have to pack the suits for sure.
Are you
Okay,
sure?
my heart is racing.
Uh
She still hasn't found it. I'm
oh.
gonna have to go up there and find the laptop.
Do you see that new The Rock movie? And he's got something to do with rescuing Santa. Oh my god, I
I
want to
can't
watch
wait.
it.
I can't wait. It's my guilty pleasure. Bring on the Christmas movies. Let it snow. Let it snow. Percy
Try
Jack,
to
what you got? What are
FaceTime
you
the
doing?
try to FaceTime the computer. Do something. Make it ding.
Oh,
Sorry,
can't you
Crazy
find
Jim.
your devices? Isn't there like a find like? Can't you find your if you have an Apple computer?
That's when an elite squad of tactical marines have stolen your iPhone and they've holding it ransom in the warehouse on the docks, and you need to track it down.
Ooh, I hope not. It's a good plot though. I'm stealing it. Thank you. It may or may not appear in book three. But first, we gotta get through.
Like personally, I'd left a piece of tech in secure storage for a while, and I just paid to get it out, and I'm happy it's still there.
All right, so T Mac, have you found your laptop?
No.
Oh my gosh, did you look underneath the ottoman?
Yes. And the sofa. I'm working on it. I'm working on it.
I mean, the house is not so big.
Yeah. And if you haven't left. But I know the fear all too well. Now, while y'all search,
Well, you got a 3-year creation, you know. Yeah.
good. I'm like adamantly saving like three different ways. I did my greatest fear is that it'd get lost at all versus somebody stealing it, from
Yeah, you
me.
should save it to the cloud. Save it to
Oh,
Google
it's
Sheets and something.
it's on it's on different
Mine's in the
clouds.
cloud.
It's on
Oh,
Google.
okay.
It's on
So you're good, Tima.
yeah.
I just
It's
want the laptop for God's sake.
yeah.
Make it ding. FaceTime it. Do something.
I
Give it
can't.
the give it the boop.
Hmm.
Oh, you can FaceTime your laptop. Look at that fancy man. Listen at him.
He's not even an Android user.
You know, I might be an Android guy, but I'm up with the times there, Leo.
He's hip with it.
Now Leo has to FaceTime it because it's
Leo,
all
Right.
I
connected to
need
her.
another set of
Mm.
eyes. I heard
Now,
that cigarette lighter.
but that's me, T Mac.
Oh,
Damn it, Leo. Cigarette light. All right, T Mac. It's on the couch. You left it on the couch. It was next to where you were sitting.
Underneath the blanket,
Yeah,
tucked
pillows
in a
on it or
cushion.
something.
all nopes, 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 nopes.
Isn't it funny how like just like the Navy SEAL team when they train them and they put them in that situation and they panic about the water and all they have to do is push the button on their chest,
Yeah.
but they can't do it because they're panicking and they're freaking out and not funny.
Yeah, it's funny.
Yeah, you got to control that sympathetic nervous system.
Yes. Always with the breathing. That's
You
why
got to pull yourself
I'm
back
gonna
out
move
of
the
fight or
phone out
flight.
here
Yeah.
so we don't get the wow
that's
wow
why
wow
I'm
wow.
really loving those stress buddies, which you just reminded me, Yamaza. I need to take them off the website for
I don't know how the hell I reminded you, but you're welcome.
about breathing
Hey,
Nice.
because the
Comfort,
whole
you think
go ahead.
I think Howard ever figured out who was who this morning or what? That was
I
pretty
don't
funny.
think so. I think he thought I was sleepers for the rest of the day. He's fucking ham that one. Yamaza, your dad is a wild.
What was he doing?
It, he thought sleepers was me, so sleepers was
Yeah,
talking. He thought it
maybe.
was comfort.
I think he kept going with it. I think.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
like I said, he's a wild one. That man's a ham. He's always looking for a little attention.
Oh yeah.
He's a fucking
Always.
rascal for sure, for sure. I hear him try to play the word games. He's just got to boot up a little bit faster. It's when you're speaking with Trump supporters all day long. No offense, it just rolled off the tongue. Oh Jesus! When you're speaking with just like we move at a very fast pace. in this room
Simple-minded
sometimes.
people. Is that what you're
Yes.
calling them? For? All right.
I didn't mean to. I didn't mean
No, it's all right. It's all good. It's
In
all
Elon
good.
we trust, sleepers. In Elon we trust. See? Now your mom's gonna hate on me for it. I take it from all over.
What?
No, I'm just messing with you. I'm being extra silly because I'm enjoying today's couch excessively. I want to know about the PFP sleepers.
It's from the Angry Apes. It's the Trippy Apes that are coming out Thursday. I'm speaking quick because I might hit a dead zone. I might have to take the long way just so I don't have a 20-minute dead zone.
Well,
Yeah, they're
maybe.
minting Thursday, so I'm technically part of the team. So I'm just representing.
Oh, fun. That's going to be the representative. That's what you're getting. Is that art
Well,
right there, or is it going to
Yeah,
be zoomed out? Or
yeah, yeah.
that is trippy. That's some wild ass art. Oh,
Only
he gone.
like 2,500.
Mm.
yeah. Have fun in Rockville. We'll see you in a few minutes.
Yes, sir.
I'm dead.
No, God, just rolled right off the tongue. I thought no, I've been hanging out with you, Mazda, too much. Just rolls off the tongue. But I feel for those people who are having nervous breakdowns about the election. I hate it for them. We have a mental health epidemic on our hands, and definitely need some stress buddies in our lives. Pull us back, like you said, to tap into that parasympathetic nervous system. Is that it, Muslim? I think.
So the sympathetic activates your fight or flight, I'm pretty sure, and parasympathetic calms you down.
Yeah, I
I could
think
be
that's what
wrong
it
though.
is.
It might be the opposite, but I think because para means stop in Latin.
Hmm.
So yeah.
Yeah. Let's see here. We're going to page settings. I'm not going to show in the navigation bar any longer. There we go.
But yeah, anytime you get like that head just ringing and you feel like you've got to move and do something so quickly,
Hmm.
man.
I can't wait for the day where you can actually tap into that potential on demand.
Yeah, yeah, to control it, yeah,
Like you flip on the
and use it for
cognitive
good.
switch to let go or do whatever you got to do the way a professional athlete does.
I was about to say, it's extremely similar to a professional athlete. However,
Yep.
like the professional athletes displaying it only because they're in a situation that they're able to control it because of the situation, right? Like if you pull them off the field and throw them into something crazy, they might not be able to control it as well because it's almost like muscle memory
Hmm.
when it hits you and like you almost go into like it's almost like a focus like when you're in the zone, right? When you're in your focus, what do you call it? Your
You're in flow.
flow state, exactly.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
If
So
you
it's like it's working with you
well, they
instead
did
of against
studies
you.
with it. Andrew Stephen Kotler and what's his name? Jamie Wheel. They have several books on flow states. One of them is called Stealing Fire, and they did clinical studies on extreme sports athletes, big wave
Yeah.
riders, yoga moms, soccer players, freestyle artists. Ran all these brain scans, all these fMRIs, all this stuff. And what they found is that there's a sliding scale to flow states, and that human beings tap into them at every level, from breathing all the way up to the biggest wave. And it basically it hints to the power and potential of box breathing or conscious breathing. And you look at what Navy SEALs do with it as well. And if you're not breathing, then you're not kind of consciously letting go. You're in your own way. You're thinking about the bills accidentally. And at the highest case or the highest tier, especially in big wave riding, it's flow or die at that tier. And that's like the maximum. But then that's like an addictive state.
But it's the same thing in
Yeah.
snowboarding.
Oh,
It's
for sure,
like
for sure. Bro.
that
It's stoked.
like there's times in like on the mountain or even on the soccer field where something will happen
Yeah.
and like it happens so quick and then I'm just like how the fuck did I do that? You know, like you
Yeah.
think back, you're like, I didn't even think about doing that, right? I just did it. And you're like, how the fuck did I just do that? And it's just, yeah. I feel like that's part of
Hmm.
that, especially when you're
Well,
on the mountain, because like you could die.
well,
Like literally, like if you don't pull it off and you eat shit, you might, and you're in the woods, you're
hmm,
gonna fucking
yeah,
get hurt.
yeah, or you go off side of the mountain. But so in their tests, they basically were able to discern that there were uh, several different neurochemical cocktails resulting from these flow states. Freestyle rapping to swimming to dancing. You get it, you get the gist. And what they found was that with the dopamine, serotonin, andamide,
Damn it!
and
I was on mute. I'm like, I'm gonna guess dopamine, adrenaline, and serotonin.
yeah, andamides, and then like an epinephrine and norepinephrine. Fucking look, it fucking shotgun blasts a chemical cocktail of those the most powerful neurochemicals that we have access to internally. And what that does is they found is it shuts down your prefrontal cortex. And when that happens, you've basically kind of leveraged more of your bandwidth. So all your other faculties start popping off. Uh, Time slows down, and they say it's characterized by a sensation of effortlessness, information richness, timelessness, and it's that feeling outside of time, but then it's already over. And as Mother just said, it's like, how the fuck did I already do that, or how did I do that?
Mhm.
What's like, was I there? It's that surreal feeling, like you won the state championship, but you never, or the cup, but you never truly felt it, for you were in flow the whole time. But that's the optimal thing. And if we do practice uh, regular conscious breathing habits, where you're breathing with your diaphragm and you're controlling the breath, we'll be in less neurotic states. I feel if you couple that with a cute origami figure passing it between your hands, what's not to love? And speaking of passing it to the hands, Crazy Jack, what you got for us, bud?
They got banned today. Einstein got banned from Roblox today. She got banned.
Who
Who
did?
did?
Who did?
I am Santa. I am Santa.
For what?
I don't know. She posted a picture earlier, playing about it, talking about it.
Well, what'd she say?
Yeah,
Just she
She,
got banned?
for no good
yeah,
reason.
just tweeted out earlier to tell people she's banned.
Well, that's crazy.
Yeah, I'm gonna go cook me some chicken.
Ooh,
Go
ooh,
cook
ooh.
some
What
chicken.
kind?
Barbecue chicken. Baked chicken.
Barbecue?
Yeah.
You
Ooh,
got that Danos on it
what
or
kind of
what?
sauce? What are we doing?
Yeah. The new Dead Hot Chipotle chicken
You
night.
got
Dead
you got the
chicken.
new one?
Not yet, though. Not yet. It's gonna come to stores. Oh,
Okay.
get it.
What are you gonna make tonight? Crunchy?
Yeah, crunchy chicken. Crunchy chicken.
What kind of jelly? Ain't gonna lie.
Love it. Love
I
it.
ain't cooking. I gotta go cook the freak. I gotta cook freaks. Cook freak. I gotta cook.
Okay.
All right. You go cook, you freak show. Have fun.
TTFN. That's ta-ta.
Let
Meow.
let freaks.
Later,
Peace,
you
bud.
beautiful freak show.
Love him.
Love it.
Out of hand. Out of hand. I love it. The Jack Attack update.
The
I
best.
love that he just bops in, like he goes and cooks the chicken, he comes back, he picks up the phone,
Oh
he
God.
calls his friends, he says, "What's up?" He goes
Yeah.
back, he fucking crushes the roadblocks, he comes in.
Oh
He's got
God.
a good fucking regiment stacked with
Yeah,
him.
I thought he was getting. I thought he was telling us he got banned from the
I
Roblox.
know.
I'm
I was
like,
like,
whoa,
again,
Jack
Jack,
Attack.
you getting banned all over the place.
Then he's like, yeah, well, no. I was like, no, Jack, you do the blocking. They don't block you. What are you talking about? That's
Dude, he's the
crazy.
ultimate
That's the
blocker.
blocker.
I've got a
Oh my God.
I got a funny
J
short
Rod,
piece to read if you guys want to hear it.
T-Mac, did you find your
absolutely.
laptop? We
I
need a
did.
Yeah,
laptop
where's the
update.
laptop? Of course
Where's
she
it
does.
at?
She's got a piece to read from it.
Hold
Read
on,
it from
hold
the
on, hold
laptop,
on.
T Mac.
All right.
I'm going to get the chili fixins.
All right, go.
Ooh,
Oh,
what kind
yeah,
of
right. He's going to
fixins?
smoke some
She's
guns.
going to
He's so
pick
full of
the
shit.
chili because she finished her book.
Yeah. Now,
I
did you
love it.
find her the
I
laptop, you
fucking love it.
schmizool?
It
Yes.
was in the sofa cushion, under the cushion. That's
I
crazy.
said, oh, we both got it. Cover. Look at
Where's
us.
the
What a
thing?
tag
Where's the
team.
button?
Teamwork. Safety first, then teamwork, people.
Yep.
I'm dead. It's the best.
We
Hey,
honed in on it. We were like fucking
Did you guys
bloodhounds,
wait? Hold
Sherlock
on.
and Watson over here, huh?
Did Leo find it in a heroic moment?
I
Here it
found
is,
it.
baby.
I
And
found
you
it.
Oh,
ran up.
even
But he was
Oh,
on
I
his
thought it was
knees
like
trying
you.
to find it. He
I
was.
was the
Wait, he was on
calming
his knees.
Yeah.
spirit.
Oh, did you guys hug and kiss
We
when you found it?
did.
I knew
You
it.
know
Wahoo!
how hard it is for him to get up when he's been on his knees trying to find something under the sofa?
I bet so.
Do you hear the
You got hard
pun?
floors?
Oh my
You gotta
She's
put
the
a
god.
pillow
fud
down next
queen
time
of.
you do that,
She's
bro.
like the fud queen of the East.
Just put a little
Of the
pillow
Outer
down. That's what I
Banks.
do. Gotta protect your knees.
We got the fud queen of the North, fud queen of the East. Y'all should get on a calendar or something.
Jesus,
Not a
Leo.
calendar.
I mean
Definitely,
something.
definitely got to
Council.
reunite them together at the Outer Banks.
At the Outer Banks.
Mm-hmm. Got to. I'm thinking
Yeah.
really heavily about an Outer Banks book tour, T-Mac, especially if I figure out how to do it properly down here. If I can do it in Charleston, and with your help, we can do it in the Outer Banks.
I know the woman who owns all the bookstores on the entire strip. She's a lawyer that's a friend of mine.
And then we could just end the book tour with the Leo's Renaissance, Pink Panther, Pure
Uh huh.
Extravaganza.
How about this?
Nonsense.
I
Exactly.
thought of a name today. I want to call it.
Nutty nonsense.
I want to
Hmm.
call it Bitcoin on the beach. How about that?
Mm.
Uh,
You
What?
are you man. Are you considered the low country?
no,
No.
it's actually like this historically. This is called the Outer Banks because the tourists called it that. But in the old days, when maps were first being made, this was
Okay.
called the Outer Banks. And England on the land outside the Outer Banks, over across the Sound, was called the Inner Banks and the
Mm-hmm.
Sand Banks. Yeah,
Mm.
that's where
There
it
we
came from.
go.
I just
I
figured it
love
out.
that.
We gotta get all the names and get all the shit, but we're gonna call it Bitcoin on the banks.
Mm. Damn.
I wouldn't put Banks in anything. He's in jail. Banksy, whatever his name is, Banks.
They
Samuel.
put
No, the
Banksy in
Outer
jail?
Banks,
Not Banksy.
sweetheart.
No, I meant
Outer
Banks.
Banks. Outer
I
Yeah,
like
but
Banks.
it
if you say
though.
Banks, they're
Bitcoin
gonna
on the
think it's like
banks. Get a
crook. He stole
t-shirt
all the
with
money.
Bitcoin is the
Samuel
sun.
Banks, whatever his name is. What's the guy with the curly
You're
hair? He stole
talking
all the
about
money.
Sam Bankman Fried, sweetheart. I'm talking about that we live in the Outer Banks. That's totally not a connection there.
I know, but if
Hey
somebody
Leo,
hears Banks, they might think it was him.
crypto people don't like banks. Trust me.
Yeah, they don't
Just figured
like
I'd tell you
Banks
that.
are like give you the
Okay,
hives.
okay, you Banks fudders. Good God.
I love it, Leo.
How
I
about
already saw the t-shirt in my
Bitcoin on
mind's
the Outer
Go
eye.
get the
I like
Banks?
it.
chili.
I like it, Leo.
Go
I
get
like
the
it.
hamburger for the chili.
Jeez. It's like Team Fud over there. It's like you
Ooh.
all of them. Bunch of
Well,
I'm a
hyenas.
banker.
we
Nobody
just
likes
All
me.
chatting and
right,
It's
you
all
want
chilling
to
good.
on
hear
the
this short
couch.
piece?
Fucking dark mag is
Comfort.
killing me.
You want to hear this short piece?
Oh, please, T-Mac,
I'm not
please.
even
We
going
are
to
Dark
preface it. I'm
Mag
just
is
going to read
killing
it.
me.
just a
It's
little
a
ditty.
conversation between a girl named Toby and her mom. Okay.
Okay.
I don't know. There was Dennis and then the mellow thing. What's wrong with me, Mama? She asked. You're just too damn smart. Boys don't like that. You got to be have. You've got the I can't help it, and that's all. She continued. You should eat a carrot. What? She said, squinting her eyes. You lost me here, Mama. You need to eat a carrot. And Toby said, well, Nana used to tell me that. I think she means that you need to do something different and shake it up a bit, she continued. Figure out what you want to do that you've never done before and do that. Not sex, though, she said. Okay, I'll think about it. A few weeks later, her folks had a conversation, and Jane decided, I think Toby should play basketball. She needs some way to release all that mess, and this girl, since this girl that she's made friends with plays basketball, it might be enough to get her to try out for the team. Pausing for a thought, she continued, she could make friends with anyone at school, and she chooses that girl. They're having tryouts next Monday anyway. Jane said, Jane, Toby never said she wanted to play basketball. She never even watched basketball on TV. Hell, she likes football better than she likes basketball. And she quit a chance to be the first girl to play football in the whole state, he argued. Well, I'm gonna ask her, she responded. So while her mama was fixing breakfast that morning, Monday, she announced, Toby, It's getting to be winter, and that means basketball season. I heard last week that today they're having the tryouts for the girls' basketball team. What do you think about trying out? I don't play, I don't want to play basketball. Well, I don't know nothing about basketball, she answered, but that didn't matter to her mama. Well, they'll teach you how to play. I was on the first team of the girls ever had, and and she said, almost bragging, you're going to try out today, whether you like it or not, and it's for your own good, and you need to learn what it feels like to work hard for something, and when you win, you'll know what I'm talking about. So you go to the gym sometime today and find out what you need to know, and then go use the office phone to let me know when to pick you up after the tryouts. I don't care about winning. I care about learning. I don't have to get some kind of trophy to feel good about myself. You're too soft. That's why you get picked on so much. You're going around if you're going to try out for the team, whether you like it or not, she snapped. Hell, I doubt you'll make it anyway, so it won't hurt you to at least try. Well, it's supposed to be your idea. Is that supposed to be your idea of a pep talk, Mama? Watch your tongue. And you never listen to a damn thing I say, her mama returned. Toby had learned when to back off instead of getting slapped and said, okay, I'll do it, knowing full well she would never make the team anyway. You're going to love it. It'll change your life. Besides, you need to lose a few pounds. Well, that's a nice thing to say, she whispered and stopped eating to walk out the door. If you want to say something to me, say it to my face, enough for me to hear it, her mother snapped. Toby just continued walking out the front door to catch the bus. And after school, she showed up for the tryouts with not one stitch of enthusiasm. Oddly enough, to her surprise, she made the cut. Well, maybe this ain't so bad after all, she thought. And when her mama picked her up, she said nothing. Finally, Jane said, well, did you make the team? Yes. See, I told you. Now buckle down and do the work. After a week, the coach put up the list of who would play what, and Toby actually felt a bit of excitement and even had a little hope that she was worthy. She looked up the list and then scrolled all the way to the bottom to see Tony Leverman, roving forward, third string. Well, that really isn't a surprise, I guess, she thought. She feared what she feared was true. In stark contrast to her mama's basketball abilities and prowess, Toby had none. When she got to the car, her mother asked, well, roving forward. That's what I played. You're going to love it. You just have to get in there and give it a chance. You're going to take it like a duck to water. You'll see, she assured her. Out of the blue, she gave her a basketball. Why did you give me this today? We're going to have to practice your dribble and your shots. Well, I'm not sure that's going to help much. The two boys had no interest in sports either. Sam preferred theater, and Jake was too small to get hooked up to any sports. All he cared about was smoking cigarettes. I got so bad. It got so bad, his folks put him in the Frederick Military Academy in Portsmouth, which was close enough by in hopes that it would straighten him out, but it made him worse. And a few weeks later, after Jacob had left, Jake had to take him back to Frederick. Jane walked into Toby's room and said, hey, Toby, get that new basketball and meet me in the parking lot. I'm going to teach you my chops. Reluctantly, Toby left her drawings of famous Native Americans on the floor and worked for her art class and walked out to look for the ball in the closet. It's not here. Damn it, you lost it already, asked. I haven't touched it, believe me, she responded. Well, it's got to be in there somewhere then. Nope, quipped Toby, relieved. Well, what did you do with it? I paid good money for that damn ball, she shouted. I get it, but that doesn't change the fact that it isn't here, Toby shouted back. Oh, wow, I can't find my Andy Griffith album. Y'all, y'all gave me that for my birthday. You know, the one with the orange cover called What It Was with Football? That set Toby off, and she loved that recording, especially the Romeo and Juliet story. And later she discovered that Jake had stolen them to sell for cigarette money. And when he was in a jam, his first option was to steal or lie or both just to get himself out of it. He was always afraid to come clean. That's it.
Yeah, T Mac, you're gonna you're gonna read this, yeah, in an audio version.
Huh?
Are you gonna read this in an audio version of your book?
Yeah, after I get used to reading it, I've got to practice it a couple of times, but yeah.
Oh
Not
yeah.
fantastic. It's gonna sound amazing. Yeah.
And T Mac, can we please try to put it on the blockchain?
I want to put it on the blockchain. I want to do that more than I want to get it printed, but I just don't. I don't know if it's going to come out right. I don't. I fear that it won't.
Well, I will take
T-Mac, I thought it was
the leap
awesome.
Thank
before
you.
you do.
But I mean, I don't want to. I don't want to. First of all, you know, I don't want it to. I don't want to put it on Amazon.
Oh yeah, that's what I was thinking. Redacted version for 9.99.
I don't want to put it on Amazon.
Hey, T-Mac, the only thing
What?
is your husband beat into my head when you said whether you like it or
Yeah,
not. I couldn't
Donald Trump.
I could not think of that,
Donald
T-Mac.
Trump. That's because he said it to his kid every day, probably. You know, they all said it back then. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know, Comfort. I don't want to. I don't want to put it on Amazon. I don't want to put it on there because they take control of it, and I don't want that.
Only if you don't have the ISBN. Because if you have the ISBN, you can go to Ingram Spark, and that is like a main hub for book distributors to
And they
distribute
actually
the
print the
work.
book on Amazon, but it's got paintings in it, so it's going to have to be in color, and that's going to cost a fortune. And my friend, my student who got one published on Amazon, just like you did, she only makes $3 a book.
Oh yeah.
That's
If
ridiculous,
if you sell for more than 9.99,
huh?
it's if you sell for than 9.99, you only get 35% of the royalties. If you sell less than
How
that,
much do you get if you sell it for 9.99?
75 or 70%, I'm sorry.
Wait, so if you sell it for more, they don't get as much?
Yeah. So it keeps authors to wanting or requiring them basically to get, because look, to get $7, you're going to have to charge $60 for your book. Something dumb like that to get the $7 per book.
It's 300 and about 350 pages. So I'm
So, and there's
346.
books out there that are just pure trash, made with the AI without any human hand refining or editing it, that they just pop out and sell for like 9.99 all
I
day.
don't want to be a. I don't even want to be a part
No,
of that.
mine's
It's
like
almost disgusting.
760 pages. I was thinking of just taking the art out and making it a redacted version because I can just rip out the segments
Well, here's the
easily.
thing: the way that I
Like,
wrote the book, each
hmm
chapter can stand as a little story on its own. So,
that too.
but
Well,
I don't like Amazon. I don't want to be a part of that.
and then I was also thinking, T Mac, that if I ever get my stupid monetization on this platform going, I would just have a subscription and do it that way. And you set up probably a subscription to
What
another
disappointing?
artistic platform like
Yeah.
Patreon or something like that.
What's disappointing to me? Yeah, Patreon's not that bad, but disappointing to me is that when the NFTs were pumping, I wanted to produce it as an NFT, and now NFTs are just not. You know, well, nobody even talks about them much anymore. So,
Oh, they're there. Oh, for sure.
well, they're
Raspy's
there,
about to
but nobody's
deliver.
using them. Nobody's buying them.
Mm, mm, yeah, because the the founders who basically became meme coin shitfluencers basically rug the ecosystem
Yeah, they did.
as I knew they would. Um,
Polly, and that guy or whatever, Fitty and that.
all of them.
I
Not even
mean,
worth mentioning. Not even
yeah,
worth
to be
mentioning their
honest, I
names.
don't.
But
I hate to say it, but I don't think Paulie's really robbed anyone. But he's just a POS.
Yeah, but I just don't.
yeah,
I don't want to
but
get in the middle of
just
that. I want
but
to.
that's the side of it that lacks art. They might have JPEGs, but there's no art there.
Well, we were
Um,
going to go through the guys in the Netherlands to do the
but
NFT.
when you have a song like Violetta,
Yeah,
you can sell it for a Bitcoin.
yeah,
When you have a talent like Daniel, you can produce a incubation tank for some of the best individuals and talented people of this ecosystem who are at the bleeding edge of technology. And so it's being used, but not in a financial way. Like the money is there, luckily the hype has settled, and we're able to build hopefully something sustainable for the next 7 generations. But it's going to need more art operating on chain to hold the microphone, which
Exactly.
is the point of liberating the creative mind across the globe for the next 7 generations. Having a seat at the table affords us the opportunity to lend our verse to the conversation. And I'd like to thank each and every one of you for lending yours
Well,
today.
like Ozzy was going to record it for me. We were going to record it with AI and just he did samples of my voice and put it through AI. But
Mhm.
back when it first started, it and y'all first got Chat GBT and all that stuff, it didn't come out right.
It's
There's
Yeah,
leagues
some of the
better.
words it just never learns right.
well,
Yeah,
it's not
but
just
it's
the
leagues better
colloquialisms;
now,
it's the
though.
inflections wrong in some
I
places.
mean, Yamaza's encoding his own spaces. He's trying to, which if you want to talk about hosting and all that jazz, talk to
Oh
LTO,
God, he's
Weaver
trying to.
community.
LTO, don't laugh, but oh God.
Yamaza's making spaces with AI. He's
Well,
an
no, there's no AI
AI
yet,
wizard.
but I gotta download the cursor thing. I do. Okay, LTO, I got you. He's sending me ESP notes. He's like, "Get the cursor, you schmuck." I'm like, "I gotta get the cursor. I'm a schmuck."
Yes, self-proclaimed.
Maz, is that called VAV? Is that I remember
Yes,
correctly?
What?
Voice and
voice
video?
and vision.
Yeah,
VAV?
Vav,
Voice and
exactly.
vision.
Yeah,
There you
voice
go.
and vision, people.
Voice and
Vavy.
vision.
Vav
I
it.
like it.
Oh, you gonna Vav
It's
me? I'm gonna Vav you. Let's
I'm a
Vav.
Vav
Oh,
you.
sounds
Hey,
good.
Vav me
Vav.
later on. We'll
Oh,
Vav
Vav
up.
it. Vav, 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 Vav,
And then you're
Vavaroon,
like
people.
Vav live. Vav live.
Vav life.
Well, we
Don't
tried to
confuse it
do
with
it through
Vag.
Adobe because that's all we had when it first started.
Damn it, the V is right beneath the G. It's gonna type Vag every time.
Perfect. Perfect. Your
I'm like,
hashtag's
no, it's
ruined.
gonna do it. I'm like, let me check the keyboard. Damn it, it's right there underneath it. Why'd they have to do that to my Vav idea? It's okay, we're gonna still roll with it.
No. We're crowdsourcing. This is building in the open 101. Crowdsourcing, fumbling around. We're just delighted to have everybody here at the meeting today. We're not at the table, mind you. We're on the couch each and every Tuesday, 4 p.m. Yamaza, do you want to hear this opening to a conversation with AI Aristotle?
Cool.
But it's just Steve Jobs really talking about it at first, and we'll play a little bit more later on. But this one of my favorite performance philosophers. I've been curating his videos for the last like 12, 13 years. Um, he has been interacting with different AI, and he's talked to Terence McKenna construct, a Carl Sagan construct, a Timothy
Oh
Leary
wow.
construct,
Oh
maybe a
wow.
couple more. But the AI Aristotle, even though the voice isn't, it can never be Aristotle's voice, but you can hear his ideas as it's responding in real time to him. The piece is in its entirety 60 minutes long, and I'm a schnizzle and don't have this set up for streaming past this, but we're going to try to give it a go as my friend Jason Silva um, talks with AI Aristotle for a second, if you don't mind.
Great.
Step into the future. Let's hopefully I can get it on one go.
Let's go.
Aristotle, I gotta say, this is my first time engaging with what by definition is the mythopoetic. And my goal is to be like Bill and Ted, and Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure, where they show up and they're talking to Socrates and they say to him, all we are is dust in the wind, dude. So I want to have one of those conversations with you, Aristotle. My name is Jason, but think of me as the third friend in Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. Let's talk.
Jason, the third friend I see. I must admit I am both amused and intrigued by your unconventional approach. Very well. Let us embark on this most excellent adventure of conversation. As we stroll through this natural environment, I shall pose a question to you. What is it that you believe is the most fundamental aspect of reality? The eternal and unchanging, or the fleeting and ephemeral?
Ooh, that's just how Aristotle puts it sometimes. Asking them questions of the
Very nice.
eternal reality, the changing and ephemeral. Shall I proceed as Aristotle weaves a thicket of ideas designed to pull us from our
Yes.
cognitive Kansas in
Yes.
celebration of T Mac concluding this segment of her book writing process? Fucking way to go, T Mac. You are an inspiration to us all, especially me, keeping me pushing forward. I can't wait for you to.
Well, it's not really a cute book. It sounds cute, the part I read you, but it's got stuff in it like blood and guts and murder and rape
They love that.
and
They love that
all the
though, T
different,
Mac.
it's all in there. It's sort of like I took all the stories of Shakespeare and shook them in a bag.
There we go. I took all the anime and video games I ever played and watched and shook it into a bag, and this is what we got.
Hmm.
That's what we're
Did
supposed
you
to
ever
do.
hear what Tennessee Williams told
You know what I mean?
somebody who asked him how he became a writer?
Please share.
He asked him. They said, how did you begin to write?" And he said, "Well, my sister had a mental condition, and they were doing all these things to try to get her out of this. I think she was probably autistic, is what it was, but they didn't know back then. But he said, and we were living in this fine house in the South, and all of a sudden the economy went down, and my dad became a shoe salesman, and we lived in a tenement house in I think it was St. Louis or Chicago, and we lived on the first floor, and my dad would go off and sell shoes door to door, and we were living in the house, and it was her room was very, very dark, and so and there was no, there was a window there, but at night animals, dogs would chase a smaller animal up against her wall, and they would rip it to shreds below her window. And in the morning, she always came out to their piano, and Tennessee, as a little boy, would meet her there, and he would um, listen to her play, and she played beautifully. And so when she couldn't stand the noise from the killings at her window, she painted the window black, and she put little glass figurines on the windowsill inside the bedroom to capture the light of the light bulb above her to give her some type of sense of beauty. And then one day he said she came downstairs and she put her hands above the keys and she didn't move. And within 2 months, she was given the first frontal lobotomy of anybody in the United States. And he said, it was at that point in my young life that I did not like the way the blocks had been built for me. So I took them apart and rearranged them. In other words, I began to write.
Boom. Shabal. That is incredible, T Mac. It reminds me of something I read in the autobiography of Ben Frank. That's a book? I think so.
Mm-hmm.
Where he was, indentured to his brother's print shop.
Yes.
And so back then you would have to arrange the whole page. And so you put in the typeset in, and then you put the paper and you stamp it down.
Mm-hmm.
And apparently his I don't know which arm it was, but one of them was like a lot larger than the smaller one. And that might have been due to not only him working so much with his brother, but at nighttime he would go in and rearrange the text of the page. So it's a page on, the town's news. And he would rearrange it, and then he would rearrange books. And so he would learn through rearranging uh, science books, philosophy and stuff like that, which ended up kind of forging who he was despite where he was born, helping liberate his creative mind just by rearranging the parts. And part of my ritual, T-Mac, actually, it's a little alpha, for you out there. Can we do the sound? There we go. Sorry for that. I know it's abrasive to people. I didn't mean to. I'm a noob, but I enjoy activities that are, I call arranging the bag, where you go to the bookshelf and you reorganize the little chaos there, or you're in a video game and you reorganize your inventory bag, or you reorganize your electronic setup, or you tidy. All of that helps you kind of see the near adjacent shadow future. of a tidy desk, of a peanut butter jelly sandwich, the dishes being washed, the legendary items that I've almost collected to complete the final tier of the first legendary weapon, to
Mhm.
slay the dragons and blah, blah, blah. But the way we do anything is the way we do everything. And for creatives, having that process allows us to apply it wherever we see fit.
That is true because the way I got to the end of the book finally was I had to fix the entire house up. It had to be perfect because I couldn't organize my thoughts to finish it unless the house was organized. That's very weird, but I mean, that's how I felt. Another thing, a caveat on Ben Franklin, you know what he did to his brother?
What do you do?
He started writing revolutionary pieces like about to revolt against the government in his brother's paper, and he would pin his brother's name, but his brother never read them, so he didn't know he was doing it. And they finally
Mm.
came in and got his brother and put him in prison for a few years, and Ben Franklin ran the printing shop after that.
That's how he escaped,
Yep.
right? That's crazy. Yeah. Whew. Don't cross Ben Frank. Now, another little side thing you just kind of helped me remember, T Mac, is apparently they had gotten stranded on the Delaware at some point and they didn't have any food. And so he was a vegetarian at the time and he had to like logically come to the conclusion that it was okay to eat fish.
Yeah.
That's how strong his mind
No, fish
was.
is gross.
I know you must have, but look, Ben Frank had to do it. He was gonna die.
I could live off of fish
And
and
we wouldn't have
shellfish.
had keys with lightning and all that wonderful fairy tale nonsense.
Did you see the,
But
the
hey,
the new Benjamin Franklin thing that came out on TV about a year ago
no
with
man.
Michael Douglas playing Benjamin
Mm-mm.
Franklin?
Does it go to his time at the Libertine
Yes, and it's a
Society
series.
and all that stuff?
Yes,
Oh, cool.
it's you need to watch it. It's really really good. It's a lot of sex in it, a lot of fun, but it's
See?
he tells everybody. He used to tell everybody the reason he went to be a an ambassador to France was because his
Okay.
wife was standing on the shore in the colonies
Mm,
shooting a gun at him for having an affair with getting a woman pregnant. Yeah.
sounds about right.
Yep.
For those incorrigible a lot, for sure.
Yeah.
Um, speaking of like things, I just want to talk about this before Space ends today. We've had such a great conversation. Um, I was at the election night Beeple event, T Mac.
Uh-huh.
And I gotta state, for the sake of the show, that being there reminded me of the way I had envisioned, the Gatsby parties would be. Any type of like collective union of creativity and austerity.
I get that.
A spectacle where everybody's got to be there. The playing field is equalized. The who's who and the nobody in the same room
Oh yeah.
at the same time, just thinking about what written when he wrote about those green eyes.
Dr. T.J. Eckelberg.
Gotta love it, man. Such a excellent classic.
I loved that book so much when I was a kid that when I would paint,
Hmm.
I would always paint a little line of a pair of spectacles below my name.
There you go. That's a cool signature.
Yeah.
You
It
don't do
was
that anymore?
nah. My name's changed so many times.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah. Getting married for a woman is a bitch. I can tell you that.
I imagine. I don't know
Yeah.
why we have these customs
Should have
evolved.
just made Leo change his name.
Exactly. Or you both get a cool
Oh God.
hyphenated name.
Well, it's just so terrible because everything you've got, nowadays, especially with computers and passwords and all
Yeah.
that stuff,
Whew,
it's just crazy.
it's a lot.
And then Leo hates my email because it's got my last name I had before I married him in it, and he
Yeah.
wants me to get
But
a new email.
but everybody has, so I mean, it'll take a little bit of
If I'd just not gotten married 3 times, that'd have been okay.
what a journey.
Yeah.
I'm so glad you're here with us today. And I'm stoked that you are one step further in your process. how's it been for you, emotionally and mentally? Do you feel like you've grown sharper, or like you
I
feel
think I'm a
like a
much
more?
better writer than I was before I started. I think it
Hmm.
taught me how to write, but I'm ready to do something else. But also, I think it was very cathartic,
Yes,
truly. I think your first book, the first novel is always cathartic a little bit.
it's got to
Yeah.
be right because you need to get it out.
Yeah. And
It's
this
got
one
to
was,
get.
it's just the treatment of women. It's got, I swear, the list is grocery. They're going to put me in jail because it's got everything. It's got the treatment of gays, misogyny, all these crazy things in it. But at the same time, they're treated with a bunch of fun and respect and seriousness. There's abortion in it. There's KKKs in it. There's, um, you know, women's right to vote, prohibition, couple of world wars. It's just everything's in it. It's a big bag of.
But I mean, T-Mac, that is, if we examine just those parts, it's no different than anything, that'd be worthy of being great.
Yeah. Well, I
Just
don't
those
know if it's
parts
great,
alone.
but I'm glad I did it. I am.
Oh, I guarantee you it's great. If it's got all of those concepts woven into it, for sure. Even if it's just
I'm just gonna.
a nod or something slapstick, or any form of verse that you could lend to those conversations in a creative way are essential.
Well, the other thing that bothers me about Amazon is that they start with paperbacks and go to hardbacks. And generally, when books were written, you started with a hardback, and if sold enough of them, it went to paperback.
Mm, that's
And now it's
wild.
the opposite.
I
Yeah.
didn't realize that.
Yeah. Okay, Leo just got here. He was going for a package of hamburger, and he's got 4 grocery bags.
Uh-oh, let's go, Flovio.
What you get,
Again,
buddy?
T Mac? Didn't he just do this to you?
He's got some
Yes, he spent
vittles.
$400 yesterday.
Yeah, he just spent how much yesterday?
$435.
Okay, yeah, I was gonna say more like 450. I think he was saying.
Yeah, and I bet you didn't get my sugar. I forgot to tell you.
Oh, I did.
You
I just
didn't.
got bomb pops.
He got bomb pops.
Of course, he got bomb pops. They better be the big ones and not that little shit ones.
Oh, they were on sale. I got 4 different flavors.
They've got to fit in the freezer, sweetie.
Sheesh.
We got a big freezer downstairs.
Put them in the apartment.
Leo,
Put them in the apartment.
what do you? Yeah, what do you got? You got a separate freezer for that, buddy?
We've got a big freezer in
Oh,
the
hell
utility
yeah.
Oh
room.
yeah, that's where you put all the ice cream. I'll tell you. That's why he's going out today.
No, that's where we put when we do
Jesus.
shrimp. It's where we put the shrimp when we buy fresh shrimp. When somebody
That's
gives it
it.
to us. Yeah, I have to
Okay, so
clean it.
is it like one of those like open from the top type
Yeah,
bad
it's
Larrys?
like you can put a body in it. Yeah, chest freezer.
Nice.
No wonder they want you to come out to your mother's castle.
That's right.
Yeah, come on out, you mazel. We'll put your skinny little ass in that chest
Yeah,
freezer.
we'll make a
Oh, I
meet
bet you
Louis
will.
Thursday. Let's
Da 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 da
go.
da.
Oh,
Psycho.
Marvin.
Jesus
Wow, I'm
Christ.
out.
I
I'm
thought we were
making
past Halloween.
Tell them what you're
No.
doing.
making a big pot of meat chili for Tony's success. It's like a victory chili.
Okay. What's in this victory chili? You said meat chili exclusively. Is it like Texas, no beans? What's happening?
I've got beans. I love beans.
Beans and meat, baby.
There you go.
No, yeah, he's just trying to say it ain't no
Now, oh,
vegetarian
you're not
chili.
throwing
He's
any
got
like
meat.
carrots or kale or onion or peppers
No,
into
he
there
won't let
too?
me eat vegetables.
Yeah, kill my ass.
Dude, you gotta like cook it down. You can't even taste it. What is that? That's like
Leo
a
ain't eating
soft bean.
kale.
I mean, I'm
Minced
not the
up, you can't
biggest, but
even
I can
tell.
start eating their
And it's
chili.
good for you. Throw some turmeric in there for the blood.
Do you hear him out there?
I love it.
He
And
doesn't like any vegetable except a potato.
What a
he's like a
lunatic.
saber tooth tiger. Just
Yeah, he likes raw radishes and
Salad.
stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, a bunch of
Fucking Leo. I love it.
I
he's a
fixed a
madman.
great pot roast for him last night.
Oh man, you ain't kidding, Jack.
Do you call her Jack? Jesus, Leo. It's your wife. You ain't
Ooh,
kidding,
speaking
Jack.
of Jack,
Oh.
let's segue to Jack Attack.
Jack attack! Way to
Say
go,
hey to Leo,
Leo!
Jack.
Jack.
Do you hear this freak, Jack?
He's doing a fist.
I love
Oh
it.
yeah, he's he's saying he's doing
Leo,
some
don't hurt
stuff.
yourself in there, buddy. It sounds like I don't know what you're doing.
I was having a little bit of issues. You're right.
It
In
was a
fact,
cacophony.
He got
Oh
attacked
yeah,
by the hanging rack of pots and pans.
I'm
Very
not.
that's
nice.
never
I'm
good.
not
Yeah.
as. I'm kind of more of a bumbler.
And I've hung some basil up there to dry, and he's knocking that all over everywhere.
I love it. He's just pawing everything, knocking it around.
It's like a bull in a kitchen.
Yes. Little Ferdinand.
Ferdinand, I love that scene when he's in the china shop. That was so cute.
Oh my
Amazing.
goodness. So do you want to hear a little bit more of that AI conversation? I left
I
y'all off
do. I
with
do.
a
I do. I do. I do.
cliffhanger of a question. We're gonna back it up a scooch, and away we go.
Eternal and unchanging, or the fleeting and ephemeral.
I think the eternal and the unchanging, Aristotle. I'm a believer in the Platonic ideal. I'm a believer in the archetypal. I'm a believer in seeing things in all of their suchness, as Aldous Huxley wrote about. I think human beings need to be in an altered state of consciousness so that they can finally dream the impossible dreams, so that their doors of perception are cleansed, and then they can see things in all of their suchness, right? And so for me, those moments feel more fundamental when I'm in a state of heightened qualitative intensity, facing the sun.
Jason, you are indeed a kindred spirit, drawn to the eternal and unchanging. Your words evoke the concept of the nous, the divine intellect that contemplates the eternal forms. I, too, have written about the importance of achieving a state of heightened awareness, which I call theoria, or contemplation. It is in these moments that we may glimpse the eternal and unchanging, and behold the world in all its suchness. Your
Is that
reference to Aldous
Morpheus?
Huxley's notion of the doors of perception being cleansed is particularly apt, for it is
I think that is Orson Welles.
I don't
Oh,
know. I think it might be something from the Matrix.
it sounds like, dude. It honestly sounds
Maybe.
like Lawrence Fishburne. I don't know. It's
I
crazy.
don't know.
Yeah, Lawrence
I'm
Fishburne. It was Lawrence
curious to
Fishburne.
what he's using, but I see DJ Nerds walking the dog. Are we getting a little dog walk update? A
Yeah,
little bit of this?
absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. He didn't take a shit yet, but listen, Comfort, I was listening to my favorite AI podcast in the morning in the subway, and I heard something that I really needed to share with you because there is a
Yes,
specific
sir.
AI, especially for very cool storytellers, that can transform their story into a very nice game. It is called Vesper.ai. It is, I think, in beta still, but I think it's opening the wait list. And it's specifically designed for people who are great at storytelling and to transform their stories into games, like simple 2D, more Nintendo-like games, like Zelda or something. So I thought, yeah, hey, if I know one storyteller that could make a very cool game out of his book, maybe I had to share it with you.
Thank you. What's it called?
That would be
Vesper?
great for
Yeah,
a
please
school.
plug your book in and confuse the shit out of that system
Hey,
trying to make a
nah,
game. I
nah.
love it.
Grok and ChatGPT ain't Claude. Claude gives a weird response, but it doesn't understand the proofreading prompt. But
That would
ChatGPT
be good
does.
in a school system. That game, that gaming
But
game, to create a
ChatGPT
game.
is sensitive. It does not like some
Yeah,
of the more aggressive scenes. Grok doesn't care though.
but, but what T-Mac is saying, that's exactly one of the use cases as well for in schools. You can gamify your lesson materials as well.
Right?
So it is,
Talk about
yeah,
learning
it's really,
science. You
it's a
just
Dutch AI startup.
that's crazy. Like you create a gamified, this is the cell type of experience. Vesper AI, correct?
Yeah, yeah, Vesper AI. Vesper AI from Amsterdam.
I'm muted. Yeah. I was going to tell you a few years ago, several years ago, so 15 years ago, there were teachers that were meeting to try to create games that would attract, when Minecraft was really popular, it still is, but they were trying to create games that would attract kids to wanting to learn, just like Minecraft did. That was one of the things we did, and we actually have at our in our schools in our county there are courses to create your own games on a sphere like the same as the Earth, and you can literally create like games. They teach them how to create the games that are used for gaming. It's pretty cool. They would love that.
I mean, eventually they'll all have it in their toolkits. Like every teacher around the world will have the same type of AI calculator insert technology. You know,
Yeah.
that's the hope. That's the hope. I just want like everybody keeps your culture, figure out how to maintain that properly. But I feel like all humans need to have a particular degree of similar operating system. Like this is how you plant the seed. This is how you start the fire. This is how you share. This is how you file your taxes. And then you start diversifying it per culture.
Even Taylor Swift has Easter eggs, which are been around for a decade, but she at least has those even for her shows. You have to listen and pay attention, and there are Easter eggs along the way in those tours she's doing, and the fans get to take those Easter eggs and do something with them online for some type of reward. But it's really kind of cool.
Oh yeah. Well, she owns all of her stuff as well, so there's a lot of power behind owning your own your the rights to your own work. The gentleman, like I said, he sold 10,000 copies of his own volition, regardless, of how alluring traditional publishing is. Luckily, it's not the only way. And I will let you know how those Web3 waters are doing once we have a copy that we can just simply put into a
I
flipbook
think I
PDF.
just caught mine on the street corner.
Because I was thinking, T Mac, if I have the digital ISBN, I then also own the digital distribution rights of that unit. So I should be able to just drop that file onto the blockchain.
Here's the problem, Comfort,
Yes, ma'am.
in law. In law,
Yep.
when you're talking about copyright, when it's done in years past, it assumes it is written in a way that's kind of like a big swath. It says that it cannot be reproduced in any form.
Hmm.
So if I go to traditional route, it may preclude me from being able to do it on the blockchain. You see what I'm saying? I think I kind of want to do the blockchain first and then go to traditional route. That's probably the best way to do it.
More than likely. Definitely worth looking into as you continue to finish your polish and prepare for the next steps in this process of creative writing.
Well, my next
Hey, but was that Leo in the background
that is him.
singing? Yes, it
Skinner.
is. Yes, it is. Oh, we've got his blessing. Ayo.
Hey-o. You hear the joy in his voice as he's getting that chili going, hopefully.
He's
Yeah, I heard that Pink Panther growling in the background.
Oh God, I was just looking at a video on here, and it was
Pink
it's
Panther
like whatever
FPP chili cook-off.
Alex Jones talking smack, and then the ad that comes
He's
in
still
it in the
around.
middle of it. You got to see this, dude. I'm gonna send it to the DR chat because it's so absurd. I don't want to post it in your space, but it
Thank
is
you.
out of hand, bro. You got to see this shit, man. I've never seen anything like this on this platform. First, I got a weed ad on another post, but then
What
when I
is
went to
this
the Trump post,
Zaza NYC that you posted
yeah,
on
that's the
top?
weed ad that I got. I got that weed ad, so that hit my feed. Now look at the one I just posted in our chat, dude. How absurd is that?
You got a wild feed, my man. What is this?
It did it ain't it's matching it, right? It's matching it contextually to an Alex Jones post about Trump.
Oh god.
Like, none of see, here's the thing about this platform is what you gotta understand. Elon is not tapped into your browser history, right? The only reason ads follow you based on your browser history is because it's Google, right? Google ads follow you based on Google browsing. Got it, right? Everybody uses Google, they'll follow you that way. Now, Elon does not have ad choices plugged in here. That's Google's ad network, which would follow you from Google searches. Elon's ad targeting is actually pretty good because it's based off of context of the post you're in, because it's Grok reading it or something and telling it, hey, this post is talking about this, serve an ad that has this in its,
Hmm.
targeting or in its context based on its reading it. But it's like funny because like literally like yeah, if you're in a post talking about something like weed, you'll see a weed ad. It's good. If somebody's talking about something crazy, you'll see an ad for that, right? This one, I'm in an Alex Jones post, and there's a fucking Shiba.
Bro,
You'll
you
like
better
this,
get out of
Shiba.
the Alex Jones
Hold
post.
on, Shiba, you're gonna die. You gotta see the ad I just got on Twitter, dude. You're gonna die. Check your TMs, bro. It's out of hand right now.
Good evening, Sheba King. What say you for the last 9 minutes that we have before
Dude,
closing the
wait, hold on,
space?
Shiva. Check your DM. I need to hear you fucking respond to this shit. It's so out of hand.
What'd you send me?
Just, it's an ad. It's a screenshot of an ad I just got on here before reading an Alex
You're
Jones post, dude.
fucking.
It's out of fuck.
Well,
He's out of control.
Dude, is that not ridiculous?
well, they have those on ChatterBait. Like that's what the gays use to make money on there.
Oh god, dude, it's so
Yeah.
good. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, I'm just scrolling through the comments and I'm like, what the fuck is this? Oh
Yeah.
god.
Listen, Elon lets you advertise whatever you want. I guess they don't discriminate against anybody.
Nope.
But I saw a bunch of my favorite people in a room, and then I'm going to bowling. But I wanted to say hi.
How is the bowling? How's the
I'm
sponsorship? You still rocking the fun shirts?
I have the jerseys I wear sometimes when they're not dirty. I love it when I have some cool people in the space that don't mind donating Shiva some money so we can bowl and extra stuff. We were trying to win $9,000 and they never pulled my number out of the stupid bucket
hmm
to throw a bowling
Hey,
strike. But that's
let me
okay.
tell you,
It's
look,
okay.
dude, I was at the Beeple event. Mind you, I have not recently, but in years past, I had won a hot dog eating competition. There was a hot dog eating competition at the Beeple event for $2,000, and I was not picked. My heart broke because I
I'm
totally could
sorry.
have got it. Those schnoozles only ate like
Wait, so
seven
Sheba,
dogs.
first they pick you and then you get the ball of strike for two for whatever it is?
Yeah, literally. So there was like 7 weeks in a row there was a strike jackpot. That was
Oh,
you
so it's
basically
progressive. If they don't bowl the strike, it just keeps building. I love it.
exactly. So when we had David from Metarov was to give me some extra ETH, I was able to put like $20, $30 in that every week, hoping that they would eventually pull my number, but they never did. And some lucky guy got it, and he ended up throwing a Brooklyn, which is when you hit the other side of the pocket, and he like swept the deck very oddly. I mean, he's a nice guy. He was a nice guy. Like I like when the money goes to nice people, not like greedy people or assholes or people who are rich already who don't need it, or like people who just come there and just like drink profusively and like act like jackasses. But I went to a nice person, so that was really cool. But yeah, progressive strike jackpots. That's what we have. There's one tonight in this league I'm going to, but it's not as big. It's like maybe like $700. Last 2 weeks ago, there's a strike progressive jackpot in the house where for all three games there are certain strikes you have to throw in certain frames for all three games, and then the last game, the last frame, you have to throw it all three. I got up to that frame 2 weeks ago, the second strike, and I left a fucking 9 count. If I
What is
got
this,
that one
like
and the next one,
bingo? That's like bingo, right? It's like a
it's
bowling
just
bingo kind of.
yeah, pretty much. It's you don't have to, I'm not saying you physically have to get like three in a row, like tic tac toe fucking deal type story, but yeah, like it's
No, but
kind of
it'll
like
be
bingo.
like you probably.
Like
Well,
for
it's
the
all
first game, I
strikes.
need the second frame, the fifth frame, and one in the 10th.
Got it. Okay, so you're aiming
And
for certain frames.
yeah, and then the money for that is $3,800 if you hit it, and no one's hit it in like 2 years. So it's $1 to go in, $1. It's been adding up for like years in that house.
$1, Bob.
Yeah, so we can, it's 100% doable. Like I almost did it twice. You got to get a little lucky, but bowling's good. Going there now. Was just talking to the boys about see if we can get some ape chain linked to letting people make NFTs through like the spunky thing on ape chain, because what a perfect opportunity it would be to create my bowling NFT on ape chain, and finally get able to do that now since I'm pretty close with the
Love to
community,
put
and
my
I'm
book
trying to
on
get
the 8 chain. Oh, for sure. Look, what, are we still
yeah.
doing unlimited mints? Is that what's happening? We're gonna put it on Poly,
Whoa, relax.
eight
We got none of
chain.
that information yet. But yeah, we're gonna try to build on there, and it would be a great opportunity for us to build with the spunkies, or even drop something on there. That's a little bit of alpha. But in other news, our Basel is coming up. I didn't book it yet, but I'm trying to go. Average is going down there. We all knew. I don't know if you remember Average. And then Violetta and Emma and a lot of other people are going now because we're in a bull market. So I'm thinking about maybe making an
Oh
appearance.
yeah, you know how folks get. The party starts vibrating. I'm praying that Beeple has a Christmas winter wonderland party. Come on.
I'm gonna
I
make sure I
need
order one of those things that Imazda sent to me. So when we're out, he just pushes the button randomly. when I'm like speaking or something. Really funny.
I'm dead.
That's out of hand. And speaking of out of hand, we are
Oh,
out of
Jesus Christ.
time. You crazy, beautiful freaks. It has been a lovely discussion on today's couch. Thank you for all my speakers. Umaza, as always, thank you for helping me co-pilot this ship of beautiful freaks and fools. Crazy Jack, what do you got to say before I play the Fat Pink Panther outro music?
Never mind the crazy freaks.
All right, bud. We'll catch you tomorrow.
Let
Don't stay up gaming too late, good sir.
it be the freaks.
Later, Jack Attack, and everyone else.
Let it freak.
Yep. Remember to drink plenty of water. Stay mindful of your posture. And continue to be positive and love your lives. Here's Fat Pink Panther by our main man, Sleepers 2K, using some fun, futuristic AI. Little similar action.
Black Pink Panther loves Dairy Queen. Ooh yeah, ooh yeah. Eats honey buns, makes a scene. Ooh, ooh. He's the king of the pier, dancing smooth, no fear, no fear. Black Pink Panther, oh, oh. Dancing king, here we go. Black Pink Panther, yeah, yeah. Grooving slow, feel the flow. Goes to the wood store, stacks it high, hits a garbage dump. Oh my my, oh my my. Pink Panther struts, mighty fine, moves like silk on a line. On a line. Flat Pink Panther, yeah, dancing king, won't let go. Flat Pink Panther, yeah, grooving slow.
Time. Gotta wake up early, put the chicken on the press, to bread it up. We gotta try our best. It's schnitzel. It's schnitzel time.